Hello viewers, welcome to the live interactive program of CIET NCERT that you are watching on Kishore Manch channel of SWAYAM Prabha. Some of you are also watching us live on our YouTube channel, and you can search it if you have not already joined us on YouTube. It is by the name of NCERT Official, and here you can send us your comments and queries in the live chat that goes below the live videos that we present you every day, and we come up with something exciting, something new every day, especially in this session that goes on at 4 p.m. because we come up with some new technique to learn something new, how to teach something new, and how to learn something new ourselves. And today we are staying at home, staying safe and not going outside, but that doesn't hamper our way of learning. We have changed our methods, but we are not stopping, we are still learning. And today we are going to talk about Kahoot. Yes, it's a new platform, and some of you are already aware of it. A similar platform we had talked about earlier a couple of days before, and our viewers had queries about similar other platforms like quizzes, where you can make quizzes and assign students to perform on those quizzes. So let's talk about Kahoot today and what else we are going to learn about it. And to teach about it, to show us how to do it, we have with us ICT awardee, Mr. M. Vijay Kumar. Sir, welcome to the program.
Hello, welcome.
So, sir, what are we going to learn about this platform?
Yeah, before that, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Rakshit. And thanks to NCERT CAT for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my things which I came to know that. Okay, so actually, we know very well as we are the teachers, assessment is a key role in the component of learning process. So the teachers, after the teaching, so we have to do assessment. So it plays a major role. There are plenty of tools we are using. It may be a paper-based test, or it may be a slip test or oral test, whatever may be that. So followed by that, so there are plenty of ICT related tools which makes us to do the evaluation process in a simple as well as in an effective manner. So many tools are there, such as you said, Quizzes is there, Quizlet is there, and Kahoot is there, Clickers like that, many software is there. And today, what we are going to see is about Kahoot. As like you said, it's like similar to Quizzes, but there is some difference between that. Let me share that too at the end of the session.
All right, sir. So I think it's time now that we start telling us and telling our viewers about this platform who have come across it for the first time. What is Kahoot and what else can be done using this platform?
Yeah, shall we share the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, let me go with the slide presentation. So let me share the screen now.
Right, sir.
Okay. And now today's session is about the creating quiz using Kahoot. And actually, Kahoot is a fun and interactive game-based learning platform. Actually, it's like a game. So we know very well the students used to enjoy a lot when they indulge in these type of gaming activities. So right. Among that, so this Kahoot is also a fun and interactive game, and also mostly it deals with about the related to multiple choice answers quizzes. Not only quizzes, we can do with poll surveys also with this tool.
Okay.
And as we know, so it is a synchronous type of interaction. What is it? Synchronous means that is between that we can do it online at the same time. The students can feel the live experience. The teacher will ask the questions to the students, and the students will respond to it. So all the things are in a synchronous manner. So actually, in this Kahoot, what happened means the teachers are to show the questions to the students on the screen. It may be that is a projected on the screen, or any maybe interactive board like that, and the students have to reply using their devices. The devices may of different types. So say for example, the devices may be a computer, or it may be a laptops, or it may be a tablet or smartphones, whatever may be that. With the help of the devices, the students will respond to the quizzes. So the questions will be shown on the screen, not on the devices. The students has to see the screen, that is which is projected by the teacher, and they have to answer very simply with the help of the devices what they are having in their hands.
Right.
And okay, these are some of the advantages when compared to the other tools. So let me show that, and then we'll go with how to do the exercises, how to create the questions how to conduct the quiz program with the help of the Kahoot.
All right, sir.
And yeah, please. Okay. So to perform the formative assessment of the whole class at one time, so not evenly, say for example, not by group wise, we can make the students to perform, to indulge in these type of activities at the same time. And we can use other members' resources. Say for example, if one teacher has prepared some questionnaire, a set of question bank for the students, that questions can be used by another teacher for their classroom. So this type of sharing the resources is also possible in Kahoot. And the most important thing is about that immediate feedback. The students will get the immediate feedback after after answering. That means after responding to the question which is asked by the teacher, the students will get that immediate feedback whether it is right or wrong. And the results can be shown at the end of the quiz program. And also, this Kahoot won't need that much of a big skill of technical expertise to do that. So the basic level technical expertise is far enough for creating quizzes, surveys, as well as conducting the quiz in the classroom also. So these can be some of the advantages of this Kahoot, which any teacher can do it very easily in the classroom. But the classroom must have this type of a complete setup of having some computers or some mobile devices, smart devices like that. So if it is possible, then automatically this can be do it in a better way. And I like to add, this is not only for the students. When the teachers happen to go for any training purpose or for training the college education, so for those time, this is a better tool which we can make the participants to indulge in it very actively as well as more effectively. And these are some of the advantages of this Kahoot platform. And here you can see the screen. I'm showing two websites as Kahoot.com, and one more thing is Kahoot.it. So two things are there actually. So when we Google with Kahoot, so you will get these two results. So Kahoot.com and Kahoot.it. And Kahoot.com is specifically, it can be used for the creation of quizzes. In simple way, I can say this Kahoot.com is mostly for the teachers, because the teachers has to create some questions. They have to create some surveys, or they're creating some polls like that, because the teachers have to decide according to the topic. Then only they can finalize the questions. So this part is meant for the teachers, and the creation of quizzes as well as conducting the quiz. And we can say in simple way, it is a teachers controlled one, Kahoot.com. Let me show the website directly after my slide session. And one more thing is about Kahoot.it. So here, this is students control thing. That means with this website or with that mobile application, the students know to log in it. The teachers will show some PIN number. With the help of that PIN, the students will enter the PIN automatically. They will join into the quiz program and they can respond to the questions of the teachers. So Kahoot.com is for the creation of quiz as well as the teachers control, and Kahoot.it is meant for students control, that is by playing the game by entering the PIN which is shared by the teacher. And next, this is the screen actually. This is the home page of the Kahoot.com website. We go to the demo, but before that I will complete this slide too also. So here you can see, before getting into that, if some of you are maybe very new to this Kahoot, so for those teachers I like to add this thing. So here, before getting into it, you just create an account. The main purpose of creation of an account in this Kahoot platform is to store the questions, and we can share our questions to others, and we can use the questions resources from the other teachers also. So for that repository, so we must create an account. It's a free account actually. So here you can see it's a sign up and login button. And you know very well about the difference between the sign up and login. So if you are new to it, if you didn't have any account earlier, you have to just click sign up. Otherwise, if you have an account already, then you can go with login. Okay, that's quite simple. And after clicking that sign up button, so this screen will appear. Here in this screen, so what is here shown is, yes, so choose your account type. We have to choose what type of account we are going to use for this Kahoot platform. If you are teacher, you can choose teacher or student. If you are using the same content, that is a Kahoot platform for your personal thing, you can select personal. And these type of 4 choices, among these 4, you can select according to your need. So this is the first thing which we have to enter. If you are teacher, you just select teacher. And then the second thing followed by this thing is about describing your workplace. Here you can see, if you are working with the school, it may be up to from LKG onwards to, that is from primary to secondary or higher secondary, like that, you can go for school. If you are going with some college education, so you can go for higher education, and some school administration is also there, as well as the same Kahoot can be used for business purpose. So it depends on your need, you can just click it. So let me click with the school here. And next, after selection of these 2 things, so we just confirm that I'm a teacher, so I'm working in a school. After these 2 process, the next thing you will have this screen. Here, so create an account. So you can sign up. Okay, sign up with your mail. So you can sign up with your mail and you can create your own password. So you have to create a one password which can't be
Vijay sir, we are not able to hear you.
and just click sign up button, or you can sign up with Microsoft account. If you have Microsoft Office 365, like that, any other thing, so you can just sign up with those things also.
Okay.
So this is the creation of account. So this is the initial process. The first thing, you have to create an account with the Kahoot. And after creation of the account, then this screen will appear is about the login, because we are now created an account in Kahoot website, so that we can start adding our question papers and we can share it to our, that is adding some questions to the question banks and share it to our students. And here's a login. You have to enter your username, or I think that is just the email which you have created an account with the help of that email ID. So just provide that email ID here in this first column. And second one, so we are having the password. So we have created a password already. So you just enter the password and click login. So that's it. And now we have entered into the website. Now let's add the questions directly in the Kahoot website. So now let me shift my screen to that original website. So then we are going to add the questions directly.
All right. Well, viewers, I would like to address that your questions will also be addressed by sir by the end of this discussion. When sir has shared the demonstration with us, by the end of it, we will start answering your questions. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Rachit. And right, this is the home screen of the Kahoot.com website. There you can see the home button, discover Kahoot, the reports like that. And here, so we are having discover. So let me go with the tabs quickly. Then we will explore how to add questions to in Kahoot. Okay. So first, let me click with discover. So here, as I told already, so in Kahoot, you don't need to use all the resources which is created by you. We know very well. So we know the level of our students. So it depends on the level of the students. We can customize the questions according to the level as well as the need of the particular topic. And some ready-made questions banks are also available, which is created by some other teachers in this platform. So for that, you can click this discover button and find me a Kahoot about. There is a space is there, and you can enter. Okay, you can topics. For example, let me give it adjectives. If I wish to conduct some activities, some test which is related to the adjectives or adverbs like that, so you can type the place in the discovery area and you just go with the search button. So once you started doing search button, so it will search what are the things which is readily available in the Kahoot platform. So here you can see the results, as many some questions are there, so listed out here. So we can use any of them. You can just click it and just revive the questions. If you think this particular question is apt for our students, we can use it for our classroom. And so this is a very, very important thing. And even you can filter with the help of this subject is there. you can select if it is for math or it may be science or it may be English. Like that you can filter. So you can filter with the help of the options like subject, and the next thing is about in grade also. Depends on the grade, whether if it is for grade 1 or if it may be for grade 12. Like that you just select the level, and so more filter is also there, whether it is created by the teachers or it is created by the students. And the language, that seems to be very, very important. It may be in English or which language which you need for your students. So that's the thing you have to select. And by selecting these things in the filtering area, you can go with this which will suit for your classroom, or you can create it. So this is the first thing I wish to add about the discover. And second thing, Kahoot is third tab is there. So after clicking that, here the questions which are created by you are listed out here. So these are the things which I have listed already for my classroom. So this type of Kahoot means here your Kahoots, that is the questions bank which is created by you, are listed out here in my Kahoots. Under the heading my Kahoot, you can have this type of questions. And the last tab is about the reports. By clicking that reports, and we have already created some Kahoots and we made them to play inside our classroom. So what are the Kahoots which we have used in the classroom? What is the score actually? What is the performance? What was the performance of the students? And these and all we can view under the tab reports. So discover to find out whether what are the questions that is already available which is created by other teachers. Then Kahoot is our own preparation, and next one is about the reports. And now we are getting into the main thing. So now we are going to create a Kahoot question, how it has to be done. Shall we?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So first you have to click here create. So there is a button. Let me I just mouse over it. Here is the create button is there. So you just click it. After clicking that create, this dialog box will appear on your screen. Here's a new Kahoot create is there, and also some other ready-made templates is also available, as like create and teach interactive lessons, teach with the slides, and Kahoot for formative assessments. And these are some of the readily available templates. And here you can see some logo, as like this is for the premium users. This is the free version is have some restriction, and the paid version has some additional features also. So these are some of the additional features which can be used for the premium members. And first let's go with the freeware. So that is a free thing first. So let me click new Kahoot create. Okay, so this is the screen. The next screen you are seeing here is about the question page. In this page only, what we are going to do is we are going to type our questions. We have to prepare the question banks. These questions only will be shown to our students, and the students will respond to it with the help of their devices. And before that, the first thing we have to give a title. So here you can see, so let me zoom. Okay, here is a enter Kahoot title is there. So after clicking that, you can see here, so enter Kahoot title. So here let me give for the demo. So let me give for the demo, or it may be you can give for any other topic for general knowledge like that. So okay, let me change to so general knowledge. The title and description. So for under the title we are having the description, but it is optional. You can say what this Kahoot is actually about. It may be testing our knowledge in current affairs or in sports, in which field like that, or if subject oriented things, if it is specifically for adjective or concord, or it may be in science terms of photosynthesis like that. So specify the description, but it is optional. So it can be up to 280 characters you can add for the description here. And the right side you can see the cover image. So here in this section you can add a cover image. So your Kahoot will be ready. So before proceeding to that, so there is a short description. This image can be added like that. So it will give some idea. This Kahoot is meant for this topic. Like that, you can add the cover image. By default, you can see some Kahoot with the gray and a white background you are seeing there on the screen, and you can change it. You can customize this by clicking this change button. You can change the cover image of your Kahoot. And here you can see with language. Language is there, you can select, there are plenty of languages available. You can just select in which language you are going to create that Kahoot. And here, by default, all our Kahoots will be saved in my Kahoots. So these are the things, the basic settings which we are going to do before we are adding the questions. So this is the Kahoot summary. After giving that, then let's give done. Now we have given the topic name as general knowledge. And here you can see in PowerPoint we used to have some of the slides that preview as like in the left hand side with small boxes like that. So like the same here we need to have that same. And let me add the first question. So click to start typing your question. So in this area we are going to type our question. So let me click here, and this is the space where we are going to type our question. Let me type. Okay, who is considered as the father of computer? Okay, so this is the question. Now you can see, so who is considered as the father of the computer? So this is the question. And here you can add image or even video. That's the thing I like to add. You can add image or video directly to your part. Here, let me click that. See here, after that you can add media. So make this quiz even more engaging, because a picture speaks 1,000 words. Hope you know them. Okay, so it will give some more idea. That picture, the students will get more interested whenever they happen to see some images or it may be some video. So here we can add image like and YouTube video here. So here let me click the first one, image library by Getty Images. Let me click that first. Here you can see some images which are already available in the Kahoot platform. You can search, you can filter. If you need a particular image for your question, you can select from that. Or even you can see some free categories. That's the most popular categories listed there. If you need some animal images or arts, business, current events like that, so you can select which is apt to your question. So it depends on that. Say for example, let me click food and drink. Let me click some geography, and it will show what are the images which can be used for the topic geography. So with the help of the link which is given, with the help of the support with the Getty Images, we can add that Kahoot directly from here. And one more choice is there. This is image library, and second one, upload image. The second choice is if you already upload an image of your own in your personal computer, you can upload it from there. So let me click upload image now. Now automatically the new dialog box will open, and here you can select from which destination you are going to add an image. So this type of thing is also can be done. So after clicking that, so this picture is not relevant to that question. Anyway, let me show you a demo. So I will click this image and let me click open. Let's see what will happen.
So maybe here we can also see how we can rename the title or the question after we have selected a picture. If you want to say who wrote the Merchant of Venice.
Yeah, sure. So let me change the question.
Right, sir.
Or let me put it in a simple way, who is he?
Ah, sure, sir.
Yeah. So we can show image to the students, and we can ask actually who is a personality. So if he's a famous personality, we can make the students to answer to find out who is he. And so the image will be there. So there is an option of cropping that image also. If the image is too big or if it is in big in size, so we can just crop it by clicking that crop. So you can crop the image, okay, up to which portion you need. You can crop that, and if you just click button, automatically that image will be saved like in this format. So our question is over. And second step, what we did, we have added an image to the particular that is related to the question. We just added an image, and here you can see time limit. So this is the time limit. So I will click here. you can see 5, 10, 20, 30 like that. By default, the time is set up to 20 seconds. How many seconds you are going to provide for the students to answer? So for this is to be determined by the teacher and also depends on the question. If you share some questions related to mathematical operations, they need some more time when compared to these type of very simple questions. So it depends on the need, you just fix and customize the time limit. And points is also given there. By default, the points is given as 1000. You can change to either 2000 or it may be you can just scroll and move from 0 to then 1000 and you are having some 2000. These type of points, you can just make some changes according to your question set. And now it's time to give the answers. So here we are having some 4 blanks is there. So first one, so let me give Wordsworth. And second, just next to that diamond, let me give Shakespeare. And the third option, it may be Milton. And the fourth one, Keats. Okay, now we have given 4 options. So among the 4 options, the students have to find out which is the right option to that corresponding images. So here, just if we go there, you can see just I just keep my mouse cursor over it, automatically a tick will appear. You can see just next to the Shakespeare. Let me zoom more. So by clicking that, we are confirming that this is the answer. So Shakespeare is the answer for that question. So our question is who is he? We added an image and we have given 4 options. Among the 4 options, the right answer is Shakespeare. So like that, we have to create as number of questions related to which is depends on the topic as well as depends on the student's performance. The teachers will decide those things. The first question is over. Here you are having another button, it's a preview. Let me click the preview button and we can view how our questions, that is the thing which we made, how it will appear to the students, because the students are going to see the questions on the screen alone and not on their own devices. That's very, very important. So we can go with this preview. Okay, if you feel satisfied with this view, you have to click exit preview. And the first question is over. You can see in the left hand side, add question. So by clicking add question, now you can add questions in some different format. It may be some quiz or it may be true or false. Actually, quiz and true or false are free now for the free users, and this open-ended questions and puzzle and poll and slide for the premium users. For that you have to upgrade your account. Otherwise, for multiple choice questions as well as for the options of true or false, we can use this thing by adding some questions. We can add many questions. As like for formative assessment, usually we enter about 10. If you need 10 questions, you can type all the 10 questions with the respective choices and as like a question bank. So after completion of all this thing, you have to click done. Automatically our question setup is ready now. Before that, I like to add one more thing, Rashid. Here at the, let me zoom more please. Yeah, here you can see at the left hand side bottom, import spreadsheets is there. Okay, that's a very, very important thing. Import spreadsheets. So let me click that. Okay, now this dialog box will appear. Actually, download our template is given. By clicking that, a Excel sheet will be getting downloaded to your computer. So you can simply type the questions and all the answers directly there. So let me click that. So it will getting downloaded. And the next thing, so we have to fill it out and save as XLS file. We can simply, it's no need to type each and time the questions and all the options one by one like that. With the help of the spreadsheets,
person is using low bandwidth data and they are not online, they have once downloaded the template, they can use it offline also and write all the data they need to make more slides, more questions, and then upload it later on, right?
Exactly, Rashid. Yeah, okay. What thing which is expected? Yeah, thanks for sharing. Okay, that's the thing. So depending on the bandwidth, if you are not comfortable with the internet connectivity, you can go with this type of thing. So you can download the template. Excel sheet will be appear. and the questions as well as the next thing, what are the options is some restricted, but there is some restriction that question words will have the up to this number of words like that. So depends on that. You just you have to select. You can add all the questions with their respective choices, and you have to mention which is the right answer also. Let me share that screen, that Kahoot template. I think you can view that Excel sheet now.
Right, sir, we can.
Yeah, thank you. So here the question is given. Since a sample question is already given there, which spreadsheet tools can be read export as XLS format is there. Then answer is also given as the first option and second option and the third one, fourth one. So after entering all the options, here you can fix the time limit. Let me zoom more for better clarity. Okay. So in this space, we are going to add the next question, and the first option we have to enter here, and option 2, option 3, and option 4. After entering all the options, yes, Rashid?
No, sir, no question.
Sorry, I can't get you.
No question, sir. There is, I think, disturbance in network, I think.
Yeah, actually, I didn't type. Yeah, I think.
So there is some disturbance in the network, I guess. Please proceed, sir.
Yeah, okay, right. So after giving that all the 4 options, so we can fix a time limit. It may be 20 seconds like that or 30, which is needed. So depends on your thing. You have to go with the 20 seconds. And in the last column, you can see choose answers. That is to choose the least one. So which is the correct answer? So among the 4, answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, and answer 4, we are having 4 answers. So among the 4 answers, which is the right answer, you can give. If you think answer 1 is the right answer, just you have to give like that. Automatically, the first answer will be selected as a right answer to the correct question. So like that, we can add many questions with the help of this Kahoot quiz template, and we can simply just add it to that sheet. Let me share the screen again where I left. Okay, so after downloading our template, you can enter all the questions, then fill it out, and you just select the file. After completion, all the questions with their answers, everything is over. You just select the file and you just upload it. Once you upload it, all the questions will be in the form of the quiz, which we added to a sample questions now. Like that, we can do it. And one more thing is also there. So import from slides. Unfortunately, import slides is not for the free users. It can be used for the premium users only. So we can stop with the import spreadsheets. We can go with this. After completion of all the questions, so we have to click done. Automatically, now we are ready with our quiz, which we are going to show it to our students. Let me go back to that PowerPoint. Yeah, so now is the time to how to conduct the quiz. So first thing, initially we just created an account, and we have seen how to add a question, how to add some images, how to add some YouTube links, this and all. And here, how to conduct the quiz. Once you started giving the play button, this particular thing will be appeared on your screen. So here it is stating it may be some classic mode or team mode. If it is classic, that is a player based player. So not in group activity. So each player, that is each student will have some individual separate devices for them to respond to the quizzes. And for team mode, if you categorize the students, if you just make the students in groups, they can discuss and they will give answers. So the type of team mode is also there, and this can be used for this first thing. Whether you have to use for classic or team mode, these 2 things you have to select either from these 2 things. And next, after clicking that, if I selected that first one is a classic, the first image which you are seeing here is a screenshot of a computer, and the second image is a screenshot of a mobile device. Because I'm showing both things, then only you will get understand so how it can be done. So first image is about the screenshot of a computer. So this will be projected on the screen to the students with that pin. So game pin will be shown. Say for example, here is a 6313992 is the actual pin which can be used for the student. After entering the pin, they will enter into the game. So this pin will be projected on the screen. And now with Kahoot.it, as I told you already, Kahoot.com is for creating the quizzes, creating some questions. That is a teacher center. And this Kahoot.it or mobile application. So after entering that, the first thing the students have to enter the pin which is shown on the screen here, and they have to click enter button. So this is the first step the students will do. And second, after entering the pin number which is shown on the screen, the students will go with some nickname. They have to provide the name. So not exactly nickname. So they have to provide the name, because the name will be shown. So who is the topper? So for 10 questions over, who is the topper among? So for like that, we can show it to the other students also, to make them to motivate more, to get into this game more effectively. We are going to do that. So here I have entered my name as Vijay, and after clicking the OK Go, your name will appear in this space. That is the projected screen. That is the teacher centered thing which is projected on the screen. We can see the name there, and you can see you can get a message as like that you are in. So see your nickname on your screen. The name which we have already entered with the help of the mobile devices, that is a smart devices, whatever may be that, even it may be some tab like that or computer, your name will be shown here. In the left side image you can see, so there is only one player is there, and the name is also here is as Vijay. You can see here one player. So many players can enter into the game, and all the names will be shown here. Okay, so after the teacher decide, okay, all the students enter. Okay, now it's time to play. If the teacher decides like that, then he or she will click the button start. Automatically the question will appear on the screen. So in the first image you can see, so what is this? A mouse, a picture is there, and it may be a microphone. The options also, 4 options is given. So this will be shown on the screen. But here in the second image, in this image you are having that symbols alone. Say for example, here we are having some triangle, a diamond, a circle, and a square. So questions will not be shown on the student's device. This thing has to be noted. The questions the students will see which is projected on the screen. After seeing the questions, the students will just respond with these 4 symbols alone. Say for example, if the answer of this particular question is mouse, if the students think so, the students will click this diamond, that is a blue diamond. So there is a diamond button to respond that the mouse is the right answer for that question. So the question won't be shown in the devices, so they have to select with the help of these symbols like images which is shown on the device. And after giving the right answer, in the teacher's projected screen, you can see how many students are responded, how many students are given wrong answer. Like that will be shown. So one student selected that is green, and depends on the color, it will automatically changes. It's not a fixed one. By default, it will be changed continuously. So after that, the students will know, okay, so this is the question, and the answer of the particular question is also given there on the screen. And the students will get the response like that. In the second image you can see about the correct. So answer streak is given. You are on the podium like that, it is given. Okay, you can see now. So correct, your answer is correct. You may have some doubt whether if all the students will get the right answer, how they will just how the ranking will be given. So it depends on the time limit. So how much quickly they find the answer and just respond to that answer, it will count. So depends on the speed as well as accuracy. The points which we have already given as like 1000 points for each question. So among the with the 1000, so out of 1000 here the score is 790 actually, which is given on the image. So that score is also will get revealed there. And by after the completion of each questions, the ranking will be shown. Okay, the first place, so this particular student is in the first place, and second place, this student is in the second place, like that. So this will make the students to get that live experience, and also it will initiate them to indulge in this activity with more interestingly. So it will motivate. Okay, so I am the third position. I want to get into the first position, like that. They will get motivated, and for this, for after getting the answer for each and every questions, the scoring will be shown on the screen. Next, after completion of all the questions, and final podium will be revealed like that. So who is the first question? So who is in the first place? As like in the what we are doing with some Olympics and some sports competitions, like that. So gold medal, so that silver medal and the bronze medal, like that. So here is a sample image. Actually, it's not related to that quiz which we have completed that. So the first place is Anna. So her score is 12,922 points. So she got 12 out of 15. So out of 15 questions, if that particular student got 12 answers right, then she will be on the top. And here the remaining two students also having the same 12 questions, they got the same 12 questions right, but depends on the answering speed. That is accuracy as well as the speed of the time which we have taken to find out the answer. Okay, this is judging the answer, and just by clicking the answer with the help of the student devices. So depending on all these factors, this podium will be ready. And this is the thing. So we started with how the questions to be created, and up to this, after the completion of the quiz, this podium, the students will know who is the winner of this particular game. And one more thing is also there. I like to add that is for self-paced learning. This Kahoot is mainly used for, that is a live interactive program. And one more thing is also there, that is a self-paced learning. That means this Kahoot can be given as a homework to the students. So that's the thing. I'm having 4 more slides to show about how to do that. So let's go with that. So after creation of your slides, after creation of that some a question bank, we are having 2 options. The first thing is about the teach, and second one is assign. So if the teacher wants to conduct this activity in a live manner inside the classroom, so he or she have to select teach. And second thing, we are having assign button. So this assign button, if you click that, automatically we are assigning a challenge game to the learners. So we can use this assign when you wish to give as a homework to them. You can fix a time limit. Okay, so 2 days or 1 day, or within 24 hours you have to complete that quiz. Like that, we can assign the time limit also. So self-paced learning is this Kahoot. The same quiz setup is also can be used for the homework purpose also. The next slide, after clicking assign challenge, you can view here the time and date. So we can decide, that is the students, that is in terms of players, they should complete it before. So the date as well as the time limit we can give, and we can fix. Okay, up to this limit the students will take the quiz. By clicking that, they will enter the name and they will answer all this thing, and immediately the scores will be recorded in the teachers. So after the completion of all the students have tried out this quiz, and finally we can take a report, who is the winner, how many students have answered, who took part in this quiz competition, and who is the winner, who is the first place, who is the second place, like that, and which is the tough question. Because when many questions were answered wrongly by many students, we can guess, okay, this seems a bit tough, we need some rectification. So we need some revive, and we can go with some reinforcement, further activities to make the students to know more about a particular question. So that type of thing is also possible. We can revive which is the easiest question, which is the toughest question, like that also can be given. And let's complete this one. We can fix the question timer and randomize the question order. We can randomize the order. If you click this on button, automatically the questions won't be in the same order. Say for example, if I attend the test, if the question number 1 will be in the first order, it won't be same with the Rakshit. When Rakshit try to answer, that the same question will be at some other different place. The order will be changed. That is a randomizing the question order. some
Okay, in that
nickname
case,
generator.
we won't be able to memorize the order of answers, and while retaking the test, just be better the next time, just because we remembered the order of answers. So there are a few questions for
Exactly.
you that I would like to address right now, because our viewers were constantly engaged and they were practicing it with themselves. And MK Shri has asked it again and again, that is it free or is there a premium kind of thing also add on to it?
Yeah, it's a free thing. Actually, both are available. If you wish to create multiple choice questions as well as the true or false, it is up to that we can use it for free. But premium version is also there if you wish to conduct some surveys, if you wish to conduct some polls and different other things, that is for the premium. So both are available. The thing which we have discussed for today's class is entirely free. That is for multiple
Is there
choice.
a capping, sir? Is there a capping of number of students, as we can see on this slide right now that player limit is 100? Is there a number capping of students, how much students we can engage in free account and in upgraded account?
Okay, so the number of students won't be have that much differences with the free as well as the upgraded account. We can go with that, but additional features of using that many images and many different types of surveys only differs from the normal version with the premium version. That's it.
Okay. Karthik Singaram has also said something about, sir, Kahoot app is also on Play Store, I guess he has asked, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So it's on the Play Store. It is available in Play Store also. So with that, even we can create and also we can play. By entering the pin, we can directly play with that mobile application also.
Okay, and Sodhi777 has asked, does it create account of who answered first? And I guess that's very clear that you have said the podium is created in the order of who answered first, because they get the best score depending on who answered first, right, sir?
Yeah, yes, Rakshit. So depending on the, if all the questions were answered by the students correctly, then automatically the first priority will be given to the students who took less time to answer. So he will be on the top. Exactly right.
And then there is a question, sir, that can we know when the student attended the test, the time at which they attended the test?
Yeah, exactly. So if you assign the challenge, we can know. So on what day, on what time, so they attended the thing. We can easily get it. So for that, for those purpose only, in the first step, I ask you to ask the teachers to create an account first. Everything will be in the report.
Okay. And there is one thing, Surendra Singh ji has asked, do we give badges, etc. for star performers in the class? How can we reward them apart from a podium thing? Is there something?
So up to podium only they will that. Then later we the teachers will decide those things by awarding badges. He is the first rank like that. But anyway, up to the podium as well as the report will be shown at the end of the quiz. We can't add more with this Kahoot. We can do something more extra other than this Kahoot also.
Okay, so like I said before when I started the session that earlier we had talked about another quizzing platform, which is Quizzes, and there was a question then also, and it's also available right now. Pum School Kadali ji has asked this question: what is the difference between Google Forms, Quizzes, and this Kahoot platform? How is this different from that one?
Yeah, okay, it's a good question actually. I like to add Kahoot is a teacher directed one. As we discussed earlier, here the questions will be projected on the screen and not for the students. Whereas Google Forms as well as these quizzes, for these two things, the questions will be shown on the student's device. That's a very important difference between the Kahoot with quizzes and other some Google Forms like that. Because here in Kahoot, the students will get an image that is the symbols alone, whereas in quizzes, the questions will be shown on the screen, and with the help of the question, with the options, they will select it very easily. And the first important thing, that one. And second thing, in Kahoot we can add videos also. By inserting some videos link, we can play a video. We can make the students to see a video, and from that video we can ask a question. Whereas in quizzes, we can add about images, and recently they have added audio. And here video is not available in the quizzes platform. In Kahoot, we can add that video purpose also.
Okay, and so there's also one more question. If we are using the Excel template, how can we insert video using that template? Can we even do it?
No, it's a good question. So we can't do that because only for the questions as well as the answer. Even we can't add images directly to that. So for that purpose, just after entering that, we can review the question. When we edit the question, we can add that the needed images, and wherever necessary, we can add the images as well as the video. That after all these questions which is given in the Excel sheet will get you into that sheet.
And viewers, I'm reading your questions. Some of them have been already answered by sir, because that's why I was not interrupting sir in between. Sir has already answered some of those questions. After uploading of this video in a little while, after we end this session, you can go back to this webinar on our YouTube channel, NCERT Official, and start the video again and learn from it in detail once again, like sir has explained. Sir, there's also one question that do we need to give a link, or is the code enough for the students to enter this quiz?
Okay, that code is very much necessary if you wish to conduct the quiz in a live class. And here let me show that. But when we are assigning as a homework, you can just copy the link. See here you can see in the screen. Yes, here you can see. So the topic is grammar, adjectives, and adverb. I wish to assign as a self-paced learning purpose. I wish to have my students as do as a homework. Here you can see invite more players. You can invite during that time with the help of that Kahoot link. You can copy the URL, or you can directly give the pin number. Both are possible. Even it can be embedded directly with the Google Classroom, even Teams or Facebook, Twitter, and many other direct options is there. You can share with the students directly with the help of the link which is provided here. Either it may be URL or it may be the game pin.
Okay, and the last question I am seeing here is what's the maximum number of students that we can engage using one quiz in a free account, sir?
Up to 100 students we can do that.
Okay. Okay, and now that we have only like 3-4 minutes left, sir, would you like to sum this up for us in brief?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I stopped with this. Let me add that also, and then we'll go back, okay, to the sum up.
Oh, right, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So here having some download report section is also there. In the report section, you can download the report. Even you can print the report, and we can read the Kahoot, and you can delete the reports. And these options are also available. If you wish to enter the formative assessment marks, you can simply download the report with the names of the students and how much mark they score. So like that, this can be downloaded as a report, and you can directly go with the printout option is also there. And so what we have seen is a wonderful tool. Is Kahoot is mainly can be used for the formative assessment, multiple choice questions. And if one more thing I like to add, if you wish to conduct the same Kahoot for true or false sections, you just stop with two options, because for true or false there will be only two options will be there. Obviously, either it may be true or false. So you just stop with that first A as well as B. So only during that time when the students is trying to answer for that question, they will see only two symbols. It may be some rectangle or triangle like that. Only two symbols will be shown. So we started with what is a Kahoot and what is the use of it. And the first thing, we have to create an account. After the creation of account, we have demonstrated how to create a question. So we just added a sample questions. So we can create many questions, and we can create a question bank like that. After creation of all the questions, these Kahoot can be played in two mode. Either it may be in the live interactive in the classroom itself, or we can assign as a self-paced learning. So in the first step, the question will be shown on the screen. The students will look at the screen, and the questions won't be available on their mobile devices. In the devices, only they are having the logos. By seeing the screen on the question, they have to select which is the right answer with the smart devices. And after each questions, the scores will be revealed. Who is the first position, who is the second position, like that. And followed by after completion of all the questions, the podium will be generated automatically. The final, okay, he is the first place, his second place, third place will be shown. This is for the live interactive game. And the second thing is about self-paced learning. We can assign any other thing. Even here, you can search in the discover options. You can find out many other resources which is created by other teachers. You can just use of those resources also. You can assign, you can challenge those questions to, because okay, our mindsets of the students, okay, this question, our students will answer this question. So if we happen to go with many more questions which is related to the topic, you can discover many Kahoot questions here, and you just challenge your students. You fix a time limit, fix okay, up to this day and this time you have to complete it. After completion of all these things, you can generate the report very easily, and you can come to a conclusion which questions in which part you can do. Even your students, how many questions are answered wrongly by the students, how many questions didn't they finish it, like that we can go with these type of reports also, and it's a
Right, sir.
wonderful experience.
Right, sir. Today you joined us and taught us so much about this online platform that is very much of importance in these times of pandemic, where we are staying at home and studying and learning. And as teachers and providers, educators, facilitators, we are also learning to provide education to our students and make assessment of this education much more fun, enlightening, and very light in its format of online platform itself. So today we learned about creating quiz using Kahoot, and our guest was Mr. M. Vijay Kumar in this session. Sir, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for the wonderful opportunity. Thanks to NCERT and CIET for giving me this wonderful chance to share about these things to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rakshit.
And viewers, thanks to you for joining us for this webinar session of ICT. And we will be ending this session right now. We will get back to you with our mental health guideline program, Sahyog, in a while. Keep watching Kishore Manch.